This is Leo. Leo is a hardworking, practical stickman who works as a graphic designer. He earns $3,500 every month and prides himself on being financially responsible. Leo lives in a modest apartment and always pays his utility bills right on time. One afternoon, while sitting in his living room, his old laptop suddenly makes a loud buzzing sound, emits a small puff of black smoke, and turns off forever. Leo is in a state of sudden panic. He needs a powerful, high-performance computer to complete his design projects and earn his daily living. Leo opens his smartphone and searches for modern professional laptops. He finds a top-of-the-line workstation with a price tag of $3,000. Leo looks at his savings account. He currently has $2,000 saved up for emergencies. He knows that spending all his emergency savings on a computer would leave him completely vulnerable to unexpected life events. Just as he is feeling discouraged, a bright, eye-catching digital banner pops up on his screen from a major electronics retailer. The banner reads, in huge, bold letters, "Special promotion, 0% APR financing for 18 full months. Buy your dream technology today and pay $0 in interest." Leo's eyes widen with excitement. He reads the promotional offer carefully, or at least he thinks he does. The advertisement clearly states that as long as he makes small monthly payments over the next 18 months, he will not be charged a single penny in interest fees. To Leo, this sounds like the ultimate financial tool. He can keep his $2,000 of emergency savings safely inside his bank account, take the new laptop home today, and break the $3,000 purchase into 18 easy, manageable monthly payments of just $167. Leo drives to the store, applies for the store credit card right at the register, and gets instantly approved. He walks out of the shop with a brand new, ultra-fast computer resting comfortably in his arms. He feels like a genius who just outsmarted the banking system. What Leo does not realize is that he did not sign up for a simple zero-interest loan. He just entered the psychological minefield of deferred interest financial engineering. Tucked deep inside the 15-page credit card agreement, hidden under dense, legalistic jargon, was a clause that banks call deferred interest compound accrual. The bank was not waiving the interest charges at all. Instead, behind the scenes, they were calculating a massive 29% interest rate on the full $3,000 balance from the very first day of purchase, quietly holding that mounting debt in a hidden digital ledger. As long as Leo paid off every single cent of the $3,000 before the 18-month clock expired, that hidden interest balance would legally vanish into thin air. But if Leo missed the deadline by even a single day, or left a tiny balance of just $5 unpaid when the 18th month ended, the entire hidden interest balance accrued over those 18 months would instantly explode onto his bill. Leo was running a financial race against an invisible clock, completely unaware that the bank had designed every rule of the game to ensure that he would trip right before the finish line. Today, we are going to expose the hidden mechanics of 0% APR credit card promotions. We will show you how deferred interest clauses work, how banks use automatic minimum payment traps to keep you in debt, and how a minor administrative oversight can turn a simple purchase into a 29% financial nightmare. For 17 months, Leo was a model customer. He set up an automatic payment system through his online banking app. Every month, the bank automatically deducted $95 from his checking account. Why $95? Because when Leo opened his online portal, $95 was the prominent, brightly highlighted number displayed in big green text as the recommended minimum monthly payment. Leo assumes that the bank's automated system was designed to pay off his $3,000 purchase evenly across his 18-month 0% promotion. This was a massive, calculated mistake. The bank's recommended minimum payment was deliberately calculated to pay off only $1,710 over 17 months. By month 17, Leo looked at his credit card statement. He felt proud that he had paid off more than half of the computer's cost without paying a single dollar in interest. He assumed he could simply pay off the remaining balance whenever he had extra cash. Then, during month 18, the absolute final month of his 0% promotional period, a sudden family emergency occurred. Leo had to travel across the country to assist his sick elderly aunt. In the middle of the emotional stress and travel chaos, Leo completely forgot to check his financial dashboard. On the 18th month, the automatic payment of $95 cleared successfully on the 20th day of the month. The promotional period officially expired on the 21st day of the month. At midnight on the 21st day, Leo's credit card balance stood at exactly $1,290 unpaid out of the original $3,000 purchase. On the morning of the 22nd day, Leo opened his credit card app while sitting at the airport. He froze in horror. His jaw dropped, and a cold sweat broke out on his forehead. His credit card balance had not increased by a small monthly interest charge. Instead, his total balance had suddenly exploded from $1,290 to $2,595. Over $1,300 of brand-new debt had been instantly dumped onto his account overnight. Leo panicked. He immediately dialed the customer service hotline and demanded an explanation. "There has been a massive error on my account," Leo shouted into the phone. "I have made my payments every single month for 17 months. I only owe $1,290 on my laptop. Why did you charge me over $1,300 in extra fees?" The customer service representative answered in a calm, practiced, monotone voice. "Sir, you enrolled in our 18-month deferred interest promotional plan. Under the terms and conditions of your signed agreement, 0% APR is contingent upon paying the full balance in entire satisfaction before the promotional expiration date. Because you carried a remaining balance of $1,290 past midnight on day 21, the deferred interest condition was breached." As stated in Section 9 of your agreement, a compound interest rate of 29.99% has been retroactively calculated on the full original purchase price of $3,000. Starting from day 1 of your purchase 18 months ago. This charge is fully valid, permanent, and non-negotiable. Leo felt a wave of dizziness. He realized the terrifying trap. He hadn't failed to pay off the laptop, he had paid off more than half of it on time. But because he left a partial balance unpaid at the end of the promotional window, the bank punished him as if he had paid $0 for 18 full months. They charged him retroactive interest at nearly 30% on the original $3,000, completely wiping out his savings and turning his sensible technology purchase into a financial nightmare. Leo tried to appeal the decision. He wrote formal letters to the credit card company's executive offices, submitted complaints to consumer protection agencies, and explained his family emergency. But the corporate legal team sent back cold, standardized responses. Every single document he had signed at the retail register clearly permitted the bank to backdate interest charges at 29.99%. Leo was forced to liquidate his remaining $2,000 of emergency savings and take on extra freelance design work on weekends just to pay off the massive inflated debt. He sat at his desk, staring at the very laptop that had caused his financial collapse, realizing that his free 0% loan had ended up costing him nearly $5,600 in total. Leo learned a bitter, invaluable lesson. In the world of corporate finance, nothing is ever truly free. 0% APR offers are not generous gifts designed to help consumers buy expensive technology. They are carefully calculated psychological traps designed to exploit human error, unexpected life emergencies, and mathematical miscalculations. How can a regular, smart stickman protect their hard-earned money from 0% APR promotions and deferred interest traps? You must follow 3 strict financial defense rules. Rule number 1 is the absolute deferred interest distinction. Before you sign up for any promotional financing offer, you must read the fine print and determine whether the contract offers true 0% APR or deferred interest. Under a true 0% APR plan, if you carry a small balance past the expiration date, you are only charged interest on that remaining small balance going forward. Under a deferred interest plan, however, missing the deadline by one single penny means you are charged retroactive interest on the entire original purchase price from day 1. If a retailer offers deferred interest, reject it immediately. It is a landmine disguised as a discount. Rule number 2 is the manual target calculation rule. Never rely on the bank's recommended minimum monthly payment during a promotional financing period. As Leo discovered, banks intentionally set minimum payment amounts below what is required to pay off the total balance before the promotional period ends. Take the total purchase price, divided by the number of promotional months minus 2, and set up your own manual payment schedule. If you buy a $3,000 computer on an 18-month promotion, divide 3,000 by 16 months. That requires a monthly payment of $187.50. By aiming to pay off the debt 2 months early, you create a safe cushion against unexpected medical emergencies, travel, or job interruptions. Rule number 3 is the cash reserve rule. Never use a 0% credit card promotion to buy something that you cannot currently afford to pay for in full with cold, hard cash today. A 0% card should only be used as a cash flow management tool for money that is already sitting safely inside your high-yield savings account. If you do not have the cash in your bank account to purchase the item outright today, you cannot afford it. Do not rely on future paychecks to cover present expenses. Leo now lives by a strict financial code. He closed his store credit card and cut it into pieces. Whenever he needs new equipment for his graphics design business, he saves the full cash amount first, holds it in his bank account, and pays for the item in full at the moment of purchase. He no longer falls for flashy promotional banners, countdown timers, or 0% marketing illusions. He understands that true financial strength comes from absolute clarity, total control over your cash flow, and refusing to let predatory banking systems exploit your daily needs. Stay vigilant, calculate your payments manually, and never let a 0% promotion trick you into a lifetime of high-interest debt.